But I'm gonna tell you this right now. Logging is not gonna make you rich. If you looking to get rich real fast in a log truck, baby, you better wake up and smell the coffee. Because hey, right now, man, we are in survival mode. YouTube? It's your boy Big E, man, and I just want to say welcome to my channel, man. Look, man, if you new here and it's your first time watching, go take a peek around, check out some of the videos, and if you like what you see, consider joining the family, man. We got all different types of content on here, man, from fishing to log truck to car shows, you know, to just everyday life of what I do as a dad and husband. So, man, look, if you are into that type of content, you know what I'm saying, subscribe to the channel. But if not, man, I seen something in my YouTube analytics right here where it said people were searching on how to drive a log truck for beginners. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. There's no certain way for you to know how to drive a log truck until you actually drive a log truck. Now, I can sit up here and tell you all the type of things you need to do as a log truck driver, but until you actually get out in the field and experience some of the terrain that we drive on, you know, on these muddy conditions, when it's real muddy, when the road is soupy and you just sliding everywhere, and it's just, you know, just all different types of conditions that we have to deal with going in and out the woods, you know what I'm saying, trying to make hard turns, jackknifing your trailer, stuff that you couldn't normally do with a 53-foot drive van that we can actually do with a log truck. And so there's really no certain way to drive a log truck. The only way to drive it is to be careful, take your time, and get to where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? But that, you know, that's in truck in general. But if you're looking to get into logging, then I encourage you to ride with someone that you can ride with for a few months, so you can know if logging is for you or not. I've seen guys come and go. I'm talking about come and go. They come off the road trying to jump into a log truck, and they realize it's not for them. And I think the perfect time for you to ride with somebody in a log truck is after it done rain and they going in the woods. Because when this truck get to slipping and sliding, that skidder get to pushing and pulling you, and the truck doing what it want to do, that will determine if you want to drive one of these by yourself or not. Because it can get real dangerous real quick. You see what I'm saying? I done seen guys lay them over real quick. You know what I'm saying? I done seen guys bust out windshields, man, not knowing how to handle the load that's behind them when we pulling them long light poles, not knowing about the tail swing. So there's no really certain way to drive a log truck until you actually get into the log truck and get the experience that you need to get. Because until you roll with someone in a log truck or drove a log truck yourself, you're not gonna know if it's for you or not. And so I encourage anybody, hey, if you feel like logging for you, jump into it. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, logging is not gonna make you rich. If you looking to get rich real fast in a log truck, baby, you better wake up and smell the coffee. Because, hey, right now, man, we are in survival mode. And there are so many log trucks that's on the road right now. And logging is so oversaturated with log trucks. And it's hard because mills are going on quota. You know what I'm saying? And so when you got these mills that's on quota, and when you got everybody piling up at the same mill, it's hard to make money like that. It's hard to make money, but you can make something. You know what I'm saying? It's all about providing for your family. But the main thing you have to know when it comes to being in one of these log trucks or trucking period, but right now we're talking about logging, that you have to know how to manage your money. And I can't stress that enough. I've driven for 2 guys that went out of business because logging would break you. I used to hear the old folk, well, not the old folk, but I used to hear like guys say, and then some of them still said, you get in it, you get into logging with $1 million, in 6 months you'll have 1,000. That's how bad it is sometimes. And you know what I'm saying, with the breakdowns and like I said, with the mills closing and going on quota and closing early, you know what I'm saying? They may decide they want to close on a Wednesday and off Thursday, and you off Thursday and Friday, depending on what type of wood you're in, because you may not got nowhere else to go. And so always put back for a rainy day when it comes to logging. You know what I'm saying? And if you can manage your money and maintain your money, you can make a decent living out here in logging. Far as being a log truck driver, you know what I'm saying? Now it may be a little different on the actual logging side, where you got your own loader, got your own skidder, you got your own cutter, you know what I'm saying? But I'm only telling you guys about the log truck side of logging. And sometimes it can be very frustrating, it can be very confusing at times because you may get up early wanting to get your loads and it may not work out like that. You know, there's so many things that evolves around you making your money. Because honestly, when it comes to logging, you can have one of the best work ethics in the world. I'm talking about you can be the type to get in the woods 4 o'clock every morning. But I'm telling you, your work ethic is not based on how much you make out here in logging. Because let's just say if you get here early every morning, 4 o'clock, ready to go to work, ready to stay late. What if your loader man don't, the one that load the trucks? What if he don't want to get here early? What if he want to leave early at a certain time every day? That affects your money too. So that's something that you need to think about when you want to come into the logging side. What if I've been tired, I've sat in the wood 4 or 5 hours, didn't make nothing because the cutter might have tore and we didn't have enough wood on the ramp to load the truck. So you got to think about this type of stuff when it comes to logging, because you're dealing with the equipment, you're dealing with the weather, you're dealing with DOT, and you're dealing with these mills. You see what I'm saying? And so that's 4 things that are against you already from the jump. And so it will mess with your money, as folks say. And we all know when your money starts looking funny, you start feeling a certain type of way. And there have been times that I've made $200 or $300 a week. You know what I'm saying? There's been times I made $2,400 a week. You know, so it all evolves around everything working together out here in logging. You know what I'm saying? You can't have the cutter working it without the loader. You know what I'm saying? Everything has to work together. And sometimes it's very difficult because sometimes everything don't want to work together. But anyway, y'all, there's no certain way to drive a log truck. There's no certain way. Only way you can know how to drive a log truck is by getting into logging, taking your time. Always take your time, guys. Always take your time, because you never know what's up the road. People may have to come to a stop all of a sudden. And so you don't want them logs coming in on you, man. And I've seen it happen, man. I lost one of my friends, one of my preacher friends at that. And what's crazy about it, I'm gonna tell this story and I'm gonna move on. We was both on the highway. I passed him, spoke to him and everything, went on down, probably got about 3 or 4 miles ahead of him. And all of a sudden I had to jump in the right lane because traffic came to a sudden halt. And when I was able to get over, but come to find out he wasn't able to jump over. And his truck ended up catching fire. He burned him up on the inside. And we didn't even know that happened to him till the next day. You know, because they couldn't determine his body or stuff like that. And it was hard to find the thing on the truck. They knew him by his truck. They had to run, they found the VIN and ran the name on the truck. Well, long story short, you know, it was him. But y'all, these log trucks will kill you, and you will kill somebody. And you'll be sitting in prison for the rest of your life if you get in a rush not knowing how to handle these trucks. And there's times you may think, oh, I got this. But you never know what could happen, y'all. You never know what could happen. So I encourage you, if you're getting in one of these, take your time. I know some of these veterans, they'll make it seem like you got to get in a rush, get in a rush, get in a rush, get in a rush. Don't let them do that to you. Because we all know when you get in a rush, something always happens. Sometimes you may get lucky and make it, but most of the time, something always happens. Man, you can have a blowout on your steer tire. You can have a blowout on your trailer or something like that. You want to be able to control your truck, to stop your truck. You know what I'm saying? And so you're able to pull over to safety and where you don't hurt nobody. But look, I just wanted to share that with y'all because I saw that in my analytics. And I was like, man, there's really no way to know how to drive a log truck. I mean, you drive a log truck the same way you drive a regular truck. You just hauling different freight, you know what I'm saying? And so I encourage everyone, look, if you're new to it and you want to get into it, man, do some ride along with some people first. That's the only thing Big E recommend, man. Do a ride along with some people first. And after you do that, that'll determine if you want to do this or not. Because this job is not for everybody, but it's most definitely for your boy Big E. You hear me? Also, man, if you ain't already, man, get you a couple shirts, man. We got the logging deal. We got the We Logging Man shirts. We got the Dodging DOTs and Shifting Gears. We come in all shapes, colors, and sizes. Whatever you need to let me know. And I'll get back with y'all on that. Email me. My email is Friday3345@gmail.com. Matter of fact, I need to go check my email. But anyway, y'all, hey, I appreciate all of you guys for your love and your support. We thank God to all the new subscribers that's out there, man. I pray that God continue to keep y'all safe throughout y'all day. And I pray that everything begin to work out in y'all favor. And I hope everything go the way y'all desire them to go. Hey, it's your boy Big E. Y'all know what we doing. We logging, man. Yeah, guys, I've been sitting over here since about 10:15. Here it is, 1 o'clock, and I ain't moved yet. So what we're gonna try to do is, what happened was, Brian was trying to help me get my load, and sent me over here to Ferguson, across the river over here from Monticello, hoping that I'd get on back, which, you know, only a few miles from where we working at. And I'll be doggone, got over here and they got stuck, and they ain't moving. So we're gonna try to see if we can maneuver our way out of here. And we're gonna go on Bugaloosa with this, cause it does you no good to sit here 2 and 3 hours for a load. You see what I'm saying? So when you're getting into logging, man, it's one of the things you want to be mindful of. A lot of sitting and waiting, you know what I'm saying, at these meals, because like days like today, man, it's rough. And then earlier in the video, you heard me say I was shooting to get 4 loads today. Now I just be happy to get this one off. You know what I'm saying? So I got to make some shape because IP Bugaloosa closed at 4, and so I need to get on down there if I'm gonna go. But as you can see, I'm trapped in. Got trucks all around me, all behind me and everything. So I don't know what to do. But I know one thing: I ain't moved since I've been here. And that ain't worth nothing. Alright, y'all, we out that thing. We headed down to Bugaloosa. And like I said, man, I actually sat there for like 2 hours to come to think about it. And so it wasn't really worth sitting there, man.